friends, Megan Elizabeth from ByMeganElizabeth.com, founder and creator of She Makes Club, and I wanted to do a live version of this Tuesday tutorial for members of She Makes Club, and I'll pop up the edited version on the YouTube channel this week. But I have been so excited about a couple things. One, there's an amazing promotion going on to become a VIP within my Close to My Heart family. And I'll explain to you what that means in just a minute. And I'll also leave the details in the description of the video as well as in the comments section so that you can access it and check it out for yourself. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it today. I want to 100% want to make this scrapbook page today. It's something that I previewed in our live creative workshop inside She Makes Club on Sunday, and I'm excited. I'm really excited about this kit. It's called Eat, Play, Love. I always want to say Eat, Pray, Love, because that's the book. And I never read the book or watched the movie or anything. I think Julia Roberts is in it. I don't even know. How bad. Anyway, I keep wanting to say that and I keep confusing it, but Eat, Play, Love is the scrapbook kit that we're highlighting inside She Makes Club for the month of April. And we made some really amazing layouts with it last night. One of the bonus layouts that I did was just to show in under 15 minutes time kind of making this and putting it together. I wrinkled the top corner and I kind of feel bad about it. So, but it says sweet memories, and it's a picture of just me and the kids. And I don't know, I was like really excited about it. So that's just one of the really easy pages. I didn't even do all of the steps, but there's so much like depth and dimension. This is like a multi-layered die cut printed piece, and I'm like in love with it. I think it's so pretty. So anyway, there's some really cool things. I've been very nostalgic around my family history and items around the family and different things recently, more than ever. I think most of you know my grandmother passed away in 2020. And we weren't able to get her things. You know, she was living in an assisted living facility, and she had most of her things with her there. And we weren't able to get them for quite a few months. And now that we're kind of going through some of the history of her pieces and things that I remember from my childhood, and remembering pieces from my other grandparents' house, and like just the memories, I've been more and more all in on documenting the little mundane knickknacks and things around my own house with my own kids, and the way things have changed and morphed, and not to be like a hoarder and collector of all the things, but to tell the stories of those keepsakes and those pieces that matter. You know, like my grandmother's necklace that really means absolutely the world to me. It's her and my grandfather's wedding bands melted down into this beautiful pendant, and I love it so much. And then there's other stories like some of the pottery Nana had, or the corner cabinet. And my parents now live in the house that my dad grew up in. So me as a kid visiting Nana and Pop-Up's house is now the same Nana and Pop-Up's house that my kids get to visit and call Nana and Pop-Up. And I have this picture that we're going to use today. Oh goodness, it's all... I better get myself together here. I have this picture of my Nana and her mom, Nana Boyer, in that kitchen, and the stove is still in the same place. There's still the same cabinets, and my parents just put this corner cabinet back in. And when they did, after my Nana passed away, it had been gone for years. When my parents moved in, when Nana got remarried, it was like a huge, like, wow, that's where it belongs. Like, it just felt like home again, you know. And it's so cool. So I'm really passionate about telling these stories right now. I feel so overwhelmed and behind in so many of the stories that I now want to tell, from the pieces of pottery and necklaces and my mom's parents. And I know I've been talking about it a lot, but I'm hoping that it sparks a little bit of encouragement for you to tell your family stories and history. And maybe you don't have something quite as deep and as long running as I have, but that's okay. To start now where you are and leave that lasting legacy of little things that mean something to you now, or that meant something to you in your past, and to pass that along to future generations. Even if you don't have kids, it will mean something to somebody someday. I can guarantee it. I have some handwritten recipes I have pictures of the recipes that are going in my album. I'll show you how I'm going to do that, so maybe that'll spark something for you also. But the other thing is that Nana's apron, I mean, this picture has to be 40 years old. I'm not even kidding. I mean, it might not be quite 40, but I'm pretty darn sure it's at least 40 years old. And I have the apron now, and the thing still looks brand new. I'm not even kidding you. And Nana wore it all the time. Like, I remember it all the time. And I can't believe that she still held on to it after all these years. And, like, I'm teary-eyed that I have it now. Now, how long I'm going to keep it? I mean, I feel like I have to keep it forever. You know what I mean? Like, if it's made it this long, I have to keep it forever. But it's more about wanting to tell the story. And I texted my mom today, and I said, you know what? I need to get a picture of you and Jenna and I at this stove. Well, it's not the same stove anymore. It's been upgraded a little bit. But it's the same position. It's in the same place, in the same house. And the wallpaper is not there anymore, but the cabinet's there. And we need to recreate this picture. So anyway, I've been rambling long enough in this video. Welcome in. I just really want to share this all with you today. I'll give you a quick little inside scoop into what's going on with the VIP program. So this is the kit that I'm featuring. It's available through my Close to My Heart shop. I'm a maker with Close to My Heart. And actually currently I'm an advocate. So I promote and use and utilize and love, and I've loved Close to My Heart for years. I had left Close to My Heart as a consultant due to some conflicts of interest with QVC and some other things that were happening. And I've been able to speak with Monica and other wonderful people, and I'm back as an advocate maker. And I am so excited because their kits have always spoke to me. Their stamp sets have always spoke to me. Their ink pads are so high quality and easy to use. They're magnetized, so there's nothing, you know, hard about them. They store the ink pad upside down, so they're nice and juicy, but they're just magnets, so they stack and store great. And right now they have started a VIP program, which really to me is like all the benefits of what it was to be a consultant without the responsibilities or the sales minimums of being a consultant. You get to join as a VIP and you get immediate product credit and you earn 15% back. Now as a maker, you earn 25 to 45%. So it's not quite as big. So if you're really interested in like hiking that up with a 25 to 45% commission, get with me on that. We can talk about becoming a maker. But as a VIP, I found I'm welcoming more and more people as a VIP every day. And in April only, and now that we're halfway through April, I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't told everybody enough about this program. We have a Refer a Friend VIP program. So if you sign up as a VIP in April, or if you're already a VIP, you're going to get this referral code link when you sign into your Close to My Heart account. With that referral code, the more friends that you tell about the VIP program and they join and they share, you both get a $10 additional Close to My Heart credit to purchase on things. So you could actually earn this entire kit essentially for free with your Close to My Heart credits as a VIP. So I will leave the link. You can go check it out at bymeganelizabeth.com/shop or just visit this link here and it should take you right to both the Eat, Play, Love scrapbook kit feature as well as the VIP program. You can just click on promotions. I don't want to take any more time talking about that today, even though I'm super excited and passionate about it. I want to make this layout. I want to share it with you. Yeah, this is going to be great. So for this layout, I'm only using the Eat, Play, Love kit. I'm going to use my ATG gun, my trimmer, and I am using one of my Close to My Heart journaling pens. I already did most of my journaling, but I have a little bit more to do. I might use, oh, and I'm also going to use dimensional adhesive. So I don't think I'm using anything additional. I don't think I'm using any stamps or ink, but if I do, I'll let you know as I go. But I'm not planning on it. So right now I'm going to do a 2-page layout. I have one already kind of pretty much laid out and started, and then the other one we're going to add all the recipes to. So let's go ahead and switch our views here. I'm going to, let's take this off for now. We'll leave the link in the description also, so you have that available to you. So here's the picture. We went through Nana's things and I got quite a few of her recipes. Some of my favorite is the shoe fly cake, the wacky chocolate cake, the caramel icing that goes with the wacky chocolate cake, and the hurry up cake. And Nana's rice pudding is my favorite thing by far. I cannot find Nana's original rice pudding recipe. I have a little note that I jotted down, and I'm deciding to put it in here. I'm going to put it on the recipe card that is included in this kit. So this is the little recipe card in the kit. So it's Nana's rice pudding recipe. I mean, it's not exact. I'm not gonna lie. I usually end up making this recipe more by heart and by feel than I make it by following the instructions, which I feel like is what Nana did. I'm just gonna be honest about it, but I wanted it on here because it's like literally one of my most favorites. And as a kid, I hated nutmeg on it. She always put nutmeg. My mom switched it to cinnamon, which I preferred when I was a kid. But now that I'm older, it's like it means something with the nutmeg, and it like brings back that nostalgic flavor. So I like the nutmeg now. Go figure. But anyway, I have all these recipes. Picture of Nana and Nana Boyer, Nana. Good. It's just crazy. It's just so cool. Anyway, I'm very, very, very emotional about these things right now, you guys. I can't even, like, I think my parents even think I'm a little bit crazy. So I'm going to do the recipes on the candy apple red cardstock in the kit. There is a little piece here. It says Nana's Kitchen right on it. And I'm just like, are you for real? Is this really all part of this kit already? The entire theme for the month of April, and I decided the themes for 2021 back in late 2020. When I decided I wanted to make, this is 21, the theme for the year, and tell different stories of different pieces of our homes, of our lives, of our stories. And for April, I decided the theme was going to be This Is Home, and that was really inspired by my dear friend Katina. She does stories of home every year inside of her membership, and I really wanted to take my own real spin on this situation because it's so important to me now, and I see it just more and more after losing my sister. And not to like rehash some of those things, but like the pictures and the stories and the things that spark the emotion, it may not spark it for the next generation, but it's still a piece of your story that you can tell and look back on without having to hoard all the things, like I said. So we're going to use this for the recipes. I'll just kind of stick that over here. Let's focus on this page first. So I have some toffee color cardstock. This is a strip that was already pre-die cut in the kit. The wooden pieces already came in the kit. This is a die cut piece. This stand mixer, which I don't think Nana ever had. Well, no, I take that back. She did have a stand mixer, but we like never used it. But it's so cute and I love it. I was like, it's just, I'm using it in this page. And then there's this really, really pretty paper. I'm going to cut off the top zip strip kind of thing, which close to my heart, again, has always knocked it out of the park with, and how it does tell you all the coordinating colors, what paper it's from, the whole thing, the information that you need to know. But on the other side, you can use it in your layouts, and it's a beautiful decorative piece. So I hold on to all of these. I use them very often as extra little elements on my pages that coordinate without having to waste anything, but it keeps it all together. All right, this is going to be a pretty quick, simple layout from the standpoint of what we're adhering together. I'm going to start with my almond and my what is this, like dot pattern red. It's the candy apple red, and I'm just going to line these two up together. Now I'm not sure yet if I want it to go this way. I think I do want it to go this way because that'll separate out a little bit more the situation. So let's see, how far over do I want it to go? We'll go like almost halfway, not quite, almost. So I'm using a little bit of the inspiration of the directions that Close to My Heart provides, but then I'm also kind of taking on my own creative liberties with it. Okay. There's instructions step by step that Close to My Heart gives for all of these things. If you are like, I don't have any real creativity, or I don't have the time to like sit and figure out what goes together, they make it super easy for you. And I love that because, sometimes I just want to quickly make something, and then there's other times where, I really want to spend the time and make it how I want it to be. So I'm thinking Nana's recipe is going to go kind of over here. I have to like kind of figure out how I can position it. I might cut off a tiny little bit of that corner, but I'm pretty sure I want it to go like there. And then Nana's picture is going to go here. Kind of like that. And then this is going to be a little bit of a journal card. I feel like I need one more strip in there. See, this is where that comes in, where I'm like, ooh, wait, what do I want to put? How do I want to do that? And actually, let me just grab this. This is from the sticker sheet. Let me see if I can add this. I don't have to go all the way down, but I can just kind of place it here. I'll rip it off the edge and then I'll trim it later. And I'm going to go around down the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to trim that off the very top at the end here. And I'll just place this underneath right here so that it matches. Oh, wait, got to go the same direction though. So that it matches, because we have this kind of going through the center also. So we'll just do that. So I use all, like, the sticker sheet scraps. I mean, this is supposed to be a scrap. That's not even supposed to be used for anything. But I make it go so much further by doing that. It just adds just a little bit more to the page. That's my opinion on it. All right. Now, I was going to mat this photo initially, but I think I'm going to leave it go because there's enough going on with the layers of this page that I'm not going to do that. So I'll just do a couple strips of ATG. We know where we want to put it already. It's going to go right here. All right. Right there. The recipe is going to go right here. I want to kind of figure out here. I'm going to put a little more ATG down because I bent this and I just want it to like really stay. So we'll do, this is my handwriting of Nana's recipe, which is fine. I just put it onto the recipe card that coordinates with the kit itself. All right. I'm going to trim off the edge. So if I can't get that straight, I'm going to have to get the paper trimmer. That was kind of, oh, that was straight. Okay. Kind of seemed like it was like cut janky, but it's good. Okay. We have that. I want to do this guy here. Because honestly, this looks very similar to what we made the rice pudding in. I'm not even going to lie, it's so cool. I'm really geeking out about it, you guys. I can't help myself. We're going to add this up here. And I'm just using ATG on these wood pieces. You could use Tombow Mono multi-glue. There are a bunch of different options that you could use. But I'm just going to keep it simple with the ATG. And I'm going to put this here. And actually this heart might be really small to get on ATG with. Yeah, that's too small. Where's my Tombow? Oh boy. I really have them. Oh, you know what? We'll use one of these. These are my Extreme Tack adhesive squares from Glue Arts. And they work just well. And I can just press it on there instead of trying to fight with the ATG. Alright, so then there's that. I want to do this whisk because you have to stir the rice pudding constantly. Not even kidding you. It's very, very required. Or it really just like sticks in the bottom. I've burnt it. I've burnt it a few times. It's just, yeah. All right. I want the sticker sheet. I'm using this gorgeous sticker on here. Am I using this one? I feel like this one's bigger than the other one on the picture. Which one do they use? Oh, it is this one. They cover up the whole thing. All right, you know what? I'm good with that because I really love this sticker. So they just cover that up. Again, I'm good with that. That doesn't bother me. I want to use this heart. And I'm going to add the red heart also. I actually think that's all I'm going to use on this page. And then I'm going to write a little note about Nana Boy or Nana Good here in this thing. But I want to do the second page, I think, first. All right, so I'm going to use some of the similar elements. All right, So we're going to use just the red cardstock base. There's a lot more photos for this, so my thought process is I don't need as much designer paper because I'm going to really fill it with just the recipes, and I'm going to put some, like I said, elements in. So we have the souffle cake, the hurry up cake, the wacky chocolate cake, which is actually in my mom's handwriting, you guys, which I don't know how much I've said about this before, but she's really been suffering through Parkinson's disease and struggles with that, and she's been doing really well with her physical therapy and some of her treatments, but you know, she's not able to write like she used to be able to, and one of the things that I've always like been jealous of with my mom has been her handwriting. She has really amazing, tiny, and just gorgeous handwriting. I've always loved it, and her handwriting's not what it used to be, so having like even her recipes in here still means so much to me, just the same because of the same reasons. So I'm gonna, oh, I don't like that this says mix and flour and sugar, so we're gonna not use that part. Let me grab, let me just do this real quick. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Maybe I'll add this guy. Yeah, this will work. This is from the card kit page, but it works just as well. So we'll add these different elements to these recipes. And I'm not going to like mat them. I don't think, but I have the recipes in my recipe book, you know, written down. I have the actual cards for some of them, but just for the album, like they're not even perfect pictures, but I'm not that worried about it. It's just more the nostalgic feel of like, these are some of the favorites. That's what this is all about. So I probably could even print out one more picture. I wasn't sure exactly how these were going to fit on here. As you saw, I just trimmed off some of the edges because like my fingernails in a bunch of them. I don't want to cut off my fingernail in that completely. I might just put a sticker over it because I already cut off some of the wording. So we could just maybe grab, I don't know, even this flower sticker would work to kind of cover up. That is not like, oh, she's holding it. That's being really, I mean, probably more ridiculous than it needs to be. This Whisk in the Love is way cute. So it's going right here. Oh, you know what? I did that backwards. I was going to put the Whisk in the Love on top of, I knew I was going to do that too. Okay, hold on. We're going to use the Cricut spatula. We're going to go really slow. I pressed it down. Okay, Cricut spatulas work really well when you make whoopses with this kind of thing. Often, I am finding more and more. I've done this more than once now, where I'm like, oops, I didn't want to do that. I want it to do this, where I have the bowls stacked up. How cute are they? And then Whisk in the Love on top of that. All right. There we go. All right, there we have it. Where did my Nana's? There they are. All right, so we have Nana's Kitchen. I'm going to corner chomp this guy a little bit. If I can get my corner chomper to come out. This needs just a tiny bit more trim. There's a little bit of yellow still on there, so I didn't quite cut it exact. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do 1/4 inch, just that little bit. And this is what I'm going to use the 3D adhesive on. And I'm actually going to put it in between here. 3 should be enough. Just some dimensional foam adhesive. These are tiny ones. And that's going to go here. So my mom is Nana, my Nana was Nana. We have Nana Boyer was Nana. So we have the generations of Nanas, which is pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna do that again for this guy because this coordinates with this page. I don't know how many of these I'm actually going to do. I'm thinking about cutting out, the, oh, how do I want to do this? There's a circle on this one, and it's the same flower, and I'm thinking I might just hand cut that out and do it that way instead of, where'd my scissors go? I'm really like losing my stuff today, guys. Whew. All right, we're gonna, it's just a circle. I probably have a circle punch this size, but I feel like it'll take me more time to dig out the circle punch than it will just to slowly cut around the edge. I'm turning the paper more than the scissors. Makes a smoother edge. Easy as that. That's what's going to go here. Yep. All right, and then I'm going to add in these flower sequins, which are so cute. Now, the one thing I will give fair warning about these flower sequins, as cute and as much as I love them, drag them off the sheet, because what happens when you try to peel them off is the adhesive stays on the sheet more than it does on the sequin, I've been finding. So as cute as they are and as much as I love them, they also kind of make me a little bit crazy from that standpoint. So I'm just kind of holding it down and dragging it onto where I want it. See, like there's one like just randomly stuck here. I don't even know where that came from. All right, we'll put you down here. Don't even know where that came from. So I'm not even going all that crazy on this page. It's just some really simple and quick and beautiful elements to tell the story, you know, to share the recipes and to pass it on. And then when I do get the picture, which I know is going to happen sooner than later, of my mom and Jenna and I, or just mom and I, or I'm not even sure how I want to use it, but the fact that we have the generations here in this, like in really the same spot, that it's still part of our family, is, it means so much to me. Anyway, it means so much to me that you spent the time to watch this video with me today, and I hope that you really have an amazing day. Enjoy the moments. Check out the VIP program. Let me know if you have any questions at all. If you're interested in becoming a maker or an advocate with Close to My Heart, send me a message, or just check it out. I have all the information at bymeganelizabeth.com, or you can visit bymeganelizabeth.closetomyheart.com. There's so many different ways that you can get in touch with me at Facebook, YouTube, join the She Makes Club, and become part of our amazing community of crafters and makers who not only want to tell the story that matters most to them and make beautiful things, but also set the intentions and make a life that matters in the future also. Have an incredible day. Enjoy the moments. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.